Hey folks, Chris here with the Crabapple Cottage. Wanted to do a quick haul. This is a haul that I got from Rural King. Rural King is one of those farm stores similar to Tractor Supply Co., things like that. They tend to have more canning supplies, more staples in bulk, seeds. They actually carry guns and ammunition. They do carry baby chicks, all kinds of things. So I like to go in there. I was going in there specifically for ammunition, and I am happy to report that I was able to get a little bit. But I also wanted to check out some other things while I was in there, so let me show you what I got. So, as we know, things are kind of rough over in Europe right now, and if you've been paying attention, you would know that Russia and the Ukraine are heavy suppliers of wheat, sunflower oil, which is used to make vegetable oil, corn, petroleum, a lot of different things. So I went specifically for some of those staples that may be going up in price or maybe harder to get. So over here, I picked up 2 5-pound bags of flour. So it's 10 pounds of flour, 20 pounds of sugar. These were cheaper than what you would get at Walmart. I did do a price search on my phone while I was in the store, so those are cheaper. I also picked up 4 containers of cinnamon. I made apple butter the other day, and it was a big thing of apple butter, but I used an entire jar of cinnamon, so clearly I need to stock more cinnamon. So this is what I got. It was 99 cents a bottle for the big bottles, which is cheaper than what you get at the Dollar Tree. So I picked up 4 bottles of that. I also picked up allspice, nutmeg, and cloves for the same reason. Those are things I can't grow. Those are things that I use a lot, so pick those up. I also picked up this small container of poppy seeds. Now, I'm going to try and experiment with this. I've heard that you can actually use poppy seed seasoning to plant and make poppies. So we're going to give that a shot. It was 99 cents, which is cheaper or as cheap as packets of seeds, plus you get a heck of a lot more. So we're going to see if that works. Speaking of seeds, I have most of my seeds for this year, but I'm looking specifically for things that will make grain, oil, and things that would be shelf stable, meaning that I don't have to refrigerate it or freeze it or can it or anything. So I picked up a package of acorn squash. I have a lot of other squash. You can keep squash on a shelf in a cool, dry place for a long time, like throughout the winter. So I'm going to try my hand at growing more squash since it is shelf stable. I also have been looking for field corn or dent corn. I found these 4 varieties of ornamental corn. I Googled it when I was in the store, and all 4 of them were edible. In fact, I think 3, maybe all 4 of them can be used to make popcorn. They are, as you can see here, listed as ornamental corn. All the other corn that I saw was sweet corn, and I have sweet corn. I'm going to be growing sweet corn, but I'm looking specifically for hard-shelled corn, popcorn, that sort of thing that I can grind into cornmeal if necessary. So I got this Japanese hulless, which makes popcorn. You can actually see the picture of the popcorn on here. It's interesting because they call it ornamental corn, but it is totally edible. I got this fun blue miniature corn. I got this strawberry popcorn, super cool. It's got these little strawberry-shaped corn cobs, so that will be cool. And then this really beautiful earth tones dent corn. Dent corn is another term for field corn or hard-shelled corn. So I'm going to try growing all 4 of those and see which one does the best for me, see which one makes the best popcorn, which one makes the best cornmeal, and give that a shot. I also picked up a couple more packets of sunflower seeds. I already have some, but sunflower seeds, my plan this year is actually to grow sunflower seeds and make sunflower oil. This was one of my plans before this whole Ukraine crisis, but I'm kind of just stepping up my game because of that. I do have my eye on an oil press that you can use to get oil out of nuts and seeds. It's made by Piteba, P-I-T-E-B-A. It's a little pricey, so I've had it on my wish list for quite some time, but I haven't been able to purchase it yet. But my original intention was to be able to use black walnuts in the Piteba oil press to make black walnut oil for cooking purposes. But I also was thinking of doing sunflowers. Sunflowers, I understand, are pretty easy to grow. They're beautiful. I love things that are both beautiful and edible. And you can either eat the seeds plain or you can press them into sunflower oil with the press. And also I was thinking if I press them into oil, I can give the leftover nut meat to chickens when I get my chickens. So it'd be a really great way to get oil. So I got 2 more packets of those. I already have a few more packets. We're going to see. These are an annual, but I would do seed saving with these to save the seeds. See, I talked about acorn squash. This one is passion flower. So this is supposedly a perennial. I didn't check to see what zone it's a perennial in. I didn't see it on there. I'll have to look it up. But it is an ornamental, but it's also edible. Apparently it makes an edible fruit. So I'm going to try planting this around one of my trellises and see what we get. See if we get any fruit. If not, we'll just have some beautiful flowers. So that'll be kind of fun. I also picked up some seed onions. I've actually never grown onions before. I have some onion seeds, but I understand that I needed to plant those a few weeks ago, or at least right now. And I thought maybe I'll just kind of ease into it and try it with with the onion bulbs first. I also picked up some oils and fats. I've got a thing of vegetable shortening and a big bottle of vegetable oil. Like I said, Russia and Ukraine produce a lot. I think it's Ukraine specifically produces a lot of the world's sunflower oil, which is used to make vegetable oil. So the price of that should be going up. So I decided to stockpile some oil. And then I found 3 flats of the mason jars. These are the pint size, but they're wide mouth. I haven't seen wide mouth pint jars since like 2020. So I was pretty excited to get those. I am hoping to can some meat in the relatively near future, and having wide mouth jars, I understand, is the best for meat because it's easier to get the meat in there and to get it out. You don't have to mess with, with the trying to get it out of a smaller hole. So yeah, I was pretty excited. They had quite a bit actually of pint jars, wide mouth pint jars. So I grabbed 3 flats of those. So there you go. There's the haul that I picked up. If you are a prepper, you might want to consider getting some of those things, the oils, flour, that sort of thing, because the price of that stuff should go up. In fact, the price of everything should be going up because the price of fuel and energy and fertilizer is going up. So that should translate to everything. So keep working on your preps, guys. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Talk to you later.